I know we're usually not live on a Tuesday, but this is how we're gonna attempt to get my brain unstuck. So we're gonna try. Bo, congrats on being first. Junk, enjoy the lurkin. Hello. I know this is totally like super different kind of stream that we normally don't do, and also like not the time we normally go live or the day we normally go live, but we're gonna try this. We're gonna see if this helps get my brain unstuck, and then later we're gonna have our movie night. So if you have not voted on the movie night poll, it is actually 3 movies on the poll tonight. For the last while we've had at least one option was a TV show, because we are still we're watching through Marvel movie TV show content stuff. So Tomato the Duck. Yes. Hi Looney, it's good to see you. So I made 2 commands in chat. One is !study, the other one is current. So if you want a little more information about what we are doing, or if you see someone hop in and ask about what we're working on or things like that, I would like to do at least 2 focus sessions. If I could do 3, that would be, I think, a good place to be. The thing I want to figure out still is I want to mess around with audio stuff, which I guess I could do it with you all hearing it. Is the other thought I had was doing like a focus session of me like working on editing VOD things, but I don't want to make you all like listen to me like editing stuff. So I need to figure out, I need to mess with audio, because I know it's possible. My current audio setup doesn't currently have that. So I want to make it so you all can hear music and not what I'm editing, kind of thing. So at work right now, so this is the perfect stream to join. Hi, Lonely. Yes, we're gonna do a couple focus sessions. I think I'm gonna set the breaks to be 10 minutes instead of 5 minutes, just to give us a little bit of leeway room. And I had the thought too that if we want to, you know, because that gives me time to like actually do the farm during the little break, we can chit chat if we want to. I figured if all else, we just take a moment and like I have a whole bunch of videos on my YouTube watch later that are just like those like watch people cook food videos. So I figured if we end up with a couple extra minutes on a break, I just pull up one of those and we kind of just chill with that to take a break kind of thing. So the one thing I've learned, and it's really annoying. It's really annoying how much focus it requires me to have to like listen to audio content. Because the one thing that I was trying to do during breaks before was like listen to Critical Role, but then my brain wasn't ever like getting a break. So I'm like, ugh, fine. I just finished listening to episode 40 actually while I was eating lunch. So I did listen to a little bit of that. Eventually I'll get caught up. I've also hopped into Palia a couple times today because I've realized if I leave my character at the house and I'm like, I could just hop on for a couple minutes and water the plants and then come back to get, you know, so when I'm on there, I actually have money to spend on buying more recipe things. Because that's the point I'm kind of stuck with. I'm like, okay, I unlocked more stuff, but I don't have the coin to buy the, you know, the recipe to be able to craft the thing. So, yeah, let me, I think I'll chill on this side. Hold on. Everything's backwards and confusing because the game's not on my main monitor. It's on my second monitor, so I just want to make sure I have to move OBS over. That everything should be able to capture. We're gonna do 20-minute focus sessions. I wish I could do longer than that. And honestly, I'm just gonna set the breaks to 10 just to make sure. Even if it feels too long, I would rather us still be in the timer and stick to the timer. Because that's the thing we learned last time I tried one of these streams, is that sticking to the timer was tricky. So we're going to try to stick to the timer. So we're gonna be on and off of things. Honestly, I'm just gonna every, I think it's like every 4th session or something, it gives you a longer break, but we're probably not gonna get to that far. Okay. So, the other thing I noticed for me when I was doing these is having chat in the corner of my eye. I still kept wanting to read it, and you know, I'm gonna minimize chat, so you all better behave. I'm gonna minimize chat while I'm in focus, and then when we get to the break, oh, I guess that's the other thing I could add. Because the one thing this game doesn't do, like once you push the focus button, is it doesn't show if you're in focus or in break, which I think it's kind of, you know, obvious depending if I'm talking or not. But I wanted to add, I guess I don't have text box on this. Oh, hi, honey. I know, I'm talking to the camera, aren't I? Yes, hi, Bella. I know, I'm talking to the camera, so you must come say hi, huh? Yeah. Okay. You can chill there, though. I was gonna say, I don't have text box on this one. I have it on the other scene from, like, the toddler stuff. Lonely redeeming some cat treats. I know, that's the real reason you're here, isn't it? Yeah, that's the real reason why you're here. Okay, hold on. Let me grab those real quick. So I have to hide the frickin' bag because Ella tries to steal them. I scooped the cat. I have to put it up on a shelf that they can't get to. Or otherwise, Ella will steal the bag because it's plastic and she'll chew on it. I know. There you go, Bella. Yeah, I don't know where Ella is. But I'll give her one later if she doesn't stop by. Thank you for redeeming the cat treats. I know that's Bella's real reason why she comes over here. That's the real reason she comes over on stream. Okay. Time to set up scare alerts. No, I did. Now you're making me double guess, like second guess of. I'm like 90% sure I actually turned the scare alerts off. I'm just gonna do a double check real quick. Yes, the scare alerts are off. I was like, I'm just gonna go double check real quick. We definitely don't need that. What was I doing? I was gonna add. Where is text box? There we go. Focus. Guess I could say focus time. I don't know. Focus time. And then I was like the default sizing of it. Just gonna put it there. Just gonna put it there, and I think that will work. Cool. Let me water the plants real quick. It's so satisfying when you have the automatic water to just go. Satisfying. I love it. I love it. It scratches the brain itch. Okay, so I, in theory, am gonna be super duper duper productive on things. And hoping we're gonna get some stuff done. And I hope you all maybe get some stuff done as well. And I'll check in with you all in about 20 minutes, okay? I have like so many tabs open. It's fine. Okay, there's the actual paper. Okay, now I can push the button. Here we go. Oh, the bird has a sandwich and the elephant's got balloons. Okay. It's so cute. It's not even chat being distracting. It's the cat's being distracting. It's fine. did it. I typed something. Yeah. Okay, yay, we got unstuck, at least mostly. So, hopefully you all were able to get, something done as well. Yay! We got something unstuck. Alright, let's see. We're picking mushrooms. I've been growing mushrooms, apparently. I forgot about that. We're gonna sell all the mushrooms. Typed a thing! Woo! Yay for typing things! Okay, we still have... We're in week 6, so we can still do... I think mushrooms are 2 weeks. Yeah. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, so 9, 12, 15 spots. The one thing about this game that slightly bugs me is it's not rows of 10, it's rows of 9. I don't know why. I want it to be 10. It's not. Okay, I said 15, yeah? So let's do... Boink. Same. Yeah, it's like, that's the only thing that bugs me about this game. Is that it is rows of 9, not rows of 10. But it's fine, because, you know, it's still plenty of spots for stuff. It doesn't ever feel like... You know, obviously I have more that I could buy more, but... I don't know. It's just odd to me that it's 9 and not 10. Because I feel like it being 10 would make more sense of things. But I don't know, I kind of like this. I kind of like this. This is a vibe. So. I think also just having a couple extra minutes to like, okay, process and things. Yeah, if you count wrong and buy too much, it won't. Yeah, because you get... That was something I accidentally bought. I didn't realize I had the multiplier on, and I bought too many one time. So it is good to know, like, I did discover that, that you do get refunded. Which is nice. Also, I'm gonna drop these because I intended to drop them before I did the focus, but if you want to know, I made 2 little things. 200 instead of 21s. Okay, you bought more than me. I think I did... Whatever it was, I had bought 1 set and planted it, and then I went to buy, like, a couple more, and I bought, like, 10 instead. So it was, like, 200 instead of 20 is definitely a little bit of a difference. So, yeah, right now I'm just trying to figure out... The thing that's hard about the paper I'm currently typing on, and the reason I've been struggling to do it, is... It's kind of a combination of bullshitting it and, like, pretending and, like, future thinking, because the thing that very much confuses me about the way this program is structured is it assumes you are currently teaching math. Like, you are currently a teacher working and teaching in math. And as someone who is not in a classroom teaching math, asking, like, you know, what do you do to make a positive learning environment in your math classroom? I'm like, okay, well, I did talk with the professor, and I did ask if, like, so do you want, like, should it be a, do I pretend and future think of math classroom, or do you want me to base it on what I teach now? And they said future thinking, which I get, but also it'd be a lot easier if I could just base this on what I'm doing now, but I understand that that's not the purpose. The purpose of this paper is to prepare for, you know, the other classes that are coming down the line. Is the nice thing about how it is structured is the next classes I have are going to, you know, by the time I get to, like, the capstone project I have to do, most of the stuff is already going to be gathered and prepped from everything else I've done in the other classes, so it will just be pulling a lot of stuff together in the end, is how they've explained it. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know, this also feels better coming back a second time and doing this. I don't know how consistently I will be with doing these kinds of streams, but I think this is a good thing. I can see doing these on Wednesdays during the school year. I definitely, like, the thing I know during the school year is I do have Wednesdays off. I don't want anything specifically planned. Like, I will not pick a specific time. I will not say yes or no. It will just be, if it happens, it happens for anything on Wednesdays. Because the one thing that ends up happening, specifically like on stream days and stuff during the summer, is not all the time, but sometimes I end up in that like waiting mode that I'm just waiting for the thing to, for stream, or waiting for a movie night, or waiting for, I end up in that waiting period. And then my brain's like, no, we're not doing anything now. We're just waiting for the thing that you have planned. So, does everyone have to do math for their project, or is it just you can't do it? It has to be math because it is a math degree. It has to be. This degree is teaching math, which, in all honesty, it feels about the same as my teaching degree. It's like a lot of like talking about how to teach and a lot of examples, and not a lot of being actually told how to do stuff. So it's a lot of just piecing together information and putting it together yourself, which, the thing when it comes to teaching is you can have curriculum to follow and things, but it's a lot of, you have to figure out what makes sense for your teaching style and what works for your students, and there is no universal thing that's going to work for every kid. So yeah, so just because it's a math degree, I need to do it for a math project, which that is the one thing that's going to be nice in having that Wednesday off, is when I get to the point that I do need to like actually teach the lessons. I do have a teacher that has said that I can borrow her classroom for a few math lessons. So I will probably be, schedule wise, probably going to be able to do those on Wednesdays, to like go in on a Wednesday and borrow her class and things. So Top Girl's a math nerd. I do like math, which is why I chose to do the math degree. And it's one of those things, like, I like doing the literature and the reading and all that stuff, but it's not my strongest subject. I enjoy like reading books and writing, like I like the idea of writing stuff, but it's not my strong suit. So I really wish that there would have been a program that I could have joined to, which I could see doing something like in terms of picking up casual classes or like trainings and stuff for like counseling purposes, because knowing more how to emotionally support my students when they're in there for 40 minutes at a time, like, yeah. Teaches calculus to him. I could not do that. Definitely not. I do not know calculus. I went through pre-calc, and then I realized I'm not planning to do any kind of career where I would need to know that kind of math, and I stopped. Which, at that point, it was also, too, that I discovered that there was a sequence of math classes that I could take to count for the math credit that were specific. This was during my 2-year degree. It was specifically, like, teaching math for elementary school teachers. So I learned way more in that math class than I could have doing anything else, because it was, it was still, different levels of math, but it was how to teach it and the why. And I'm like, I wish I had taken that before I took trig, because I'm like, oh, well, if you had explained to me of like the reason trig works is because it's all the relationships of the different sides of the triangle and stuff, like that was something that like I got, that it was triangles and whatever, but I never understood. And then when we do it in that class, it was like, oh, we're doing this because of XYZ, like the why of it. So, hi Jessica, how's it going? We're doing a different kind of stream at a different day on a different time, because that's just when it's happening. I went to get dinner. I see how it is. that's how it timed. I'm like, okay, I need to do something on the paper before movie night, and I'm really stuck on it, and I'm just sitting here staring at it and things. So we're gonna try this and see how it goes. The Y in math, I prefer to know the X. Junk Bo. Chicken butt. You got Baldur's Gate 3? Have fun with it. Talarian, maybe. we had contemplated it because we knew it was on sale, and today Talarian caved, and we bought Dredge. So, because it's on sale right now, so he's currently playing Dredge for things. Because he's home today, so he's currently playing Dredge. So I'm gonna have to play it from his Steam library at some point. So, still downloading it. Yeah, I've heard it's a very large file. What's free time? Free time is the time that is free for you to use, but you don't always get to pick what it is. I don't know. Anywho, I am gonna respect our timer, and it does say that it's time for focusing. So, for any of you just joining in, if you want to know what we're working on, exclamation point study and exclamation point current will give you a little bit more information. We're gonna do another focus session in 20 minutes. I am minimizing the chat so I don't get distracted and things like that. And yeah, I'll see you all in 20 minutes, okay? I did water the plants, didn't I? Did I water them? I don't know if I watered them. I think I did. It should be fine. Yeah, they should be fine. If not, oh well, we get the idea. We get the idea. It's fine. Okay. Hold on. I gotta move stuff around. Hey, OBS, why aren't you? There it goes. Is it moving? Okay, it's fine. Here we go. Okay, that actually went by really fast. That time went by really, really fast. I'm surprised. Hello. Checking in. How's it going? That actually went by really fast, and it's also it's almost kind of annoying like how much I could get done if I just sit and do it. It's like I feel like I'm pretty good at getting a lot of a paper done in a short amount of time. And it's like, if I could just do it. The farther I get into a paper, the harder it gets. Because my brain is very bad at finishing things. Like, once I get started, the starting is tricky, and the finishing is tricky. The in-between is easy. Do not overthink. Overthink is bad. Also true. Do not overthink it. Just garble-gook words. I still think the funniest thing in terms of writing stuff is like in middle school. Oh my gosh, that's so many mushrooms. In middle school, I wanted to be an author, and I'm like, my brain is nowhere organized enough to I could if I really, really wanted to, but like, nah, I would never finish it. It would be one of those things that I would start and I would definitely never finish. Okay, we technically can still, because we have 7 and 8, so we could technically do one more round of mushrooms. Okay, so what do we got? 9, 18... 1, 24, 7, 30? I'm gonna buy 30. Oh, I did something. I have bought 2,000 seeds. Fancy. Take it. Plant. Ducks are happy beans. Yes, we like our little ducks. We like our little ducks. Okay, ready? Here's the water. It's just so silly. Okay, we have 24 snails. I don't know what I don't know if I was saving them for something. We're in fall. I guess I could unlock another seed type for winter. That needs 40. Okay, we are gonna get a lot of snails for, you know, it's for reference, the snails are like your upgrade points. At the end of a season, the peas convert into snails, and I think it's 300 per snail? Yeah, 300 peas equals 1 snail at the end of a season. So we're gonna be getting some. So I think we probably want to unlock this another seed type here. And then I think we'll save and get this, which makes it so there's higher yield from the crops that we have. I think will be good. Because these are, I think, also 40 as well. This makes it so we start with more peas in the first week of a season. And then this is it, you get more peas for each minute of focusing, which I would be getting more, because the default of this is 25. Each round is supposed to be like a half hour. It's supposed to be 25 minutes of focusing and 5 minutes of break. That just doesn't... That last 5 minutes, my brain just can't do it. Like 20 is like the max that it can do before it starts going and I wish it could do longer, but that's the reality. So it's better to just accept that and not force my brain to do something that it doesn't want to do. So yeah, I think we'll do I think I'm good to do one more. I think after that, my brain's going to start to turn to mush. I could see doing this and working. I want to mess... If anyone knows how to, like, split audio stuff and wants to help me walk through audio things, I know it's a thing that I can do with my audio setup. I want to make it so I can work on editing videos, but you all don't have to hear me editing the videos. I am working... I guess I could actually show you all my process of that. That I was working on it earlier, that I I'm trying like a different way in terms of approaching editing the Mass Effect VODs than I did with the Scarlet Hollow VODs. I have found a way to let me see. I think I have a display capture. It might actually be. Oh no, because I moved it. I know where it is. I moved it so my webcam was behind, so you actually could see it. So I figured out how to mess around with the speed settings, because the problem I was having before with changing the speed is when I changed it back to regular speed is it was cutting stuff off. This ripple timeline button is magical. So basically I did this for the first VOD and I'm doing it for the second one, and it seems to be working okay, is that I'm going through and I'm doing like a rough cut of it. So I've gone through, I finished this earlier of going through and getting a rough cut of like, okay, well, we take a break here, or like we, discuss in this VOD, we have a whole entire discussion about Pokemon. So I cut that out. Because there is going to be, I guess, part of the Pokemon discussions in there. There's also, we talk a lot about pets in this episode as well. So it's like, okay, if I'm not actively moving the character and progressing gameplay, I'm trying to cut it out essentially, because for YouTube purposes, I want it to be, focused on the game. Obviously, like when I stream it, there's going to be moments and stuff that aren't that. So I go through and I've done a rough cut. So like none of these are like perfect transitions. I haven't done any like editing to like, crossfade between anything or whatnot. But it allows it to be a rough cut, and then I can go back in. I did the first one still with it sped up, and then I can go in, and as I finish a section, I can take it and then change it back to 100% speed. So then I'm getting through it quicker. And also it helps too that I'm editing it within a closer amount of time to when I actually did stream it. So I'm actually remembering some of this, I didn't realize we started it at the end of May. I thought we started it in June. I forgot that this VOD here is our last St. Jude stream in May. I'd forgotten that we had started Mass Effect in the end of May. I thought it was in June. So, yeah. It's been fun. I'm thinking, my thought process is that I want to do it because it's being a lot quicker in terms of editing the VODs than doing the Scarlet Hollow ones. Those ones I was doing very specific, and I was also wanting to watch the story back myself. So those I spent more time on those. But my thought is I want to get one episode a week up. I posted the first one, I think, on Friday. So if you haven't seen it and would like to, it's on YouTube. So I want to get one a week up, and I think I'll probably I know I stream on Friday, but I think I'll still just set it to post on Fridays as well. And see if I can do that, because I want to put that up. I also want to put the Dead Space playthrough up there as well. I have I have an embarrassing long backlog of stuff that I could put on YouTube, because I've done so much content here on Twitch. It's like when I going and looking at it and like making a list of all of the things that I could edit to put on other platforms is so many. You have a long list. Yes, it's a very long list, because when you just stop and think, like, I don't think I'm gonna put like every playthrough of stuff up there. Like, I don't have plans to put the Pokemon Pearl playthrough up there and stuff like that. I don't think I will put Arceus up there. If I do, it will be like specifically the main story questing dialogue-y kind of parts of it, because there's a lot of us just running around in that. I have I'm still working on clipping things. I'm gonna start actually probably skipping over VODs and not making clips for them for TikTok and YouTube if it's not something that was story related. So like, unless if I know of a moment, or I skim through and find a moment for like DBD or Elden Ring and stuff like that, like I'm gonna focus on like, the Horizon clips, and like when I get to Kina, I'm gonna focus on the story things, because the one that's still sitting in the backlog is the Pokemon Shining Pearl clip compilation of like all the clips from the entire playthrough put together into one video. I know those aren't necessarily the content that YouTube likes necessarily, but I think it's really fun, and it also gives me a way to go back and recap on things. So, annoyed I'm having a Google search issue, so I made a community post about it. Others responded having the same issue, then the post went quietly was quietly deleted and my account disabled for violating community guidelines. Wait, like a community post in Google, like, and they just like deleted it because they don't want to acknowledge that there's a problem? What? That's annoying. That's stupid. Honestly, I think it was Solarian who posted it. It's somewhere in Tomorrowland that it's like a video of like someone made like a song about how Google doesn't work anymore because like Google like doesn't show you what you want. That's what you're guessing? Yeah, that's super weird. Yeah, that's really, really super weird. The kids using these days DuckDuckGo? No, the kids are using Google and they're just going with whatever the first site is, and usually it's not like necessarily like I feel like I have to click through way more sites now to find the actual information I'm looking for versus it just being like, okay, Google, tell me the answer. Like it doesn't there's too many sponsored posts up at the top of Google. It's like, Google, you sold out for all the sponsored things of whatever. Just give me the answer that I'm looking for, please. It's fine. Okay, our break timer did go off. So I think we'll do one more focus session, and then I think we'll probably, in terms of my writing and that stuff, I think that will probably be my max for today. I think in future, once I figure out the audio, like I'd be down to go longer and like I would do like in every other one, I would do like one focus session of working on the paper and one section of working on the VODs and one, go every other one kind of thing. Or do, like a couple for the paper and a couple for the VOD and, editing and whatever and stuff like that. Cause I'm probably gonna do more editing after this, before movie night and such. Yeah. Hopefully we all get some more work done in the next 20 minutes. Be productive and be potato, that's okay. Sometimes you need to be a potato. Yeah, I'm gonna do another 20-minute focus session. Be a potato, get some work done, do whatever you need to do. As always, we're doing something different. If you have any feedback for anything you would like to see adjusted in these kinds of streams, because I think I might throw some more of these in here randomly. These are definitely not going to be super official scheduled, but I can see throwing these in here. So if you have any feedback, I'm open to that. I am going to push the Pokemon button before I minimize the chat. I'll check in with you all in 20 minutes, okay? Yeah. Also, don't forget to hydrate. Hydrate, everybody. The glitch is that specifically on mobile, Wikipedia doesn't show up any search results. Huh. That's so bizarre, Looney. Yeah, like that's very bizarre. This is very bizarre, like that it's specifically for that. Yeah, that's very odd. There's got to be something that's got to be a bug or something that's being specifically done, because that is like very weird. It's very weird that you wouldn't be able to get it on mobile. That's very odd. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, okay, I think I could probably do 3, and that for my brain right now, that feels about right. It feels about right in terms of my brain mush level. I'm like, okay, that was a lot of typing. Okay, I do want to make sure I replant here. So 9, 12, 15. Okay, so we have, this is the last week of fall. So, let's see, I was going to say, I think wheat might be the only thing that takes 1 week. Oh, actually, no. Candy corn takes 1 week. Oh, dang. Okay. Can we buy 15 candy corn? We're going to find out. I think we can, yeah. I didn't realize the candy corn took 1 week. He's cute. Cool. Good progress? Yes. Actually, let me just do... I think I can actually show you. Let me just double check real quick. Yeah, because I'm typing this in a Google Doc, so I think I can actually show it to you all. So if you want to see, for the record, I had nothing. I had absolutely nothing on this at the start of this stream. Like, I was contemplating. Yeah, we're going to make a lot of them. We're going to make a lot of them. Also, I totally forgot to make it say focus instead of break time. Whoopsies. I need to just make it be a flip thing for next time. But look. Yeah, the thing that's really stupid is I have this, like, add-on that makes it so I can swap it between dark mode and light mode. And it used to be that it actually made the page black. Like, it made it dark. And now it doesn't anymore, and I don't know why. It makes the background of Google Docs dark, but not the actual paper. So, I do have, like, it gives me questions to do. So, I made it through... I was working on A, and it's got like 5 parts. I think I did 4, so I did 1, 2, 3, 3A, and most of 4. I think I need to still add. I need to add something to 4A still. That was what I was currently working on, but like, okay, I typed multiple pages. It's single space, so it's like, okay, that's not bad. I feel like. I typed multiple pages. This paper has... Oh, when you have a blank page is so hard. Yeah, that's definitely for sure. I appreciate that I have, like, the questions here as a format, so it's not completely blank. Because there's A, B, C, and D, I think, for this one. No, E. A, B, C, D, E. But all of them have, like... Like, E has, like... 1A, B, 2A. Like, it's like, oh my god, there's so many parts to all the things. But I got most of section A done. I just need to do 5 and 5A. So, but I think what is this? It's about the assessments, right? Yeah, so basically I need to just talk about the assessments I do. So this is like the structures of my lessons and things and whatnot. So yeah, it's tedious. It's not fun, and especially, like, I'm having to think, what I found I'm falling into is I'm pulling from, like, my student teaching experience and, like, what I did there. So, like, pulling in that I was starting to talk about something called Math Daily 3 in this, which is essentially, like, a way to structure your math lessons. There's also, it originates from something called Daily 5, which is for, literature instruction, but then they made Math Daily 3 be a thing. Which essentially is you start out with a short 5 to 10 minute whole group lesson, and then students break into groups where there's like you know, whatever stations that they might work at individually, while you as the teacher meet with one small group while the rest of them work. And then it rotates. You might come back and do another whole group small lesson before you break out again, depending on what you're doing and stuff like that. And it's a really good way to give students the opportunity to work as a whole group, also work individually, and also for you as the teacher to meet with specifically set up small groups of kids to be able to address any misconceptions that specific group of students has. So yeah, good progress. Yeah. I'm like, okay. Looking at this, I'm like, okay, I typed like multiple pages. So uh-oh. All right. Let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, so we did the thing. So thank you all for hanging out and doing this. I think we're gonna call that good for focus sessions today, because I'm gonna probably work on editing some VODs and stuff still today before movie night. Which if you haven't voted, if you want to hang out and watch, the poll is in Discord. But I need to mess around with audio setups and stuff. Winter being winter, oof. So hopefully you all had fun chilling. Hopefully maybe you got some work done. Hopefully that helped. I think I'm gonna just drop us over. I'm gonna send us over to the turtles so we can keep the chill vibe going here, is I think what I want to do, just to give us somewhere to raid into. I just gotta go pull up their channel real quick. Wait, oh yes, yeah, I know. I do that every time. Junker's like, wait, what? Oh, right. Oh goodness. There's so many people stream on Tuesdays. Normally, this is so bizarre of how many people. Wait, actually, hold on. I feel like we don't get to raid random that much. Random's live. I was gonna say turtles, but I normally don't get to raid random because random usually streams before me. This is so weird being live earlier in the day when like other people are like actually live. Random's gonna be playing some Pikmin 4. If you don't know Random's another wonderful Plant Army team member. Actually, I wonder, hold on. Let me look to see, is there Plant Army members live that I don't normally get to raid? Do we want to raid one of them? I don't know. Yes, we could. No, I think let's just go say hi to Random. Let's do the thing. Also, let me actually push the button. Random raid! It's time for a random raid! I know, it's like... and that chat would actually be live right now, but no. That is the point. It is a Tuesday. It is a Tuesday, and it's already... Hey, it's 4:20. It's 4:20 my time. So... It's like, oh yeah, wait a second. Is someone running a bit behind schedule? Should we chill here for a moment? Are you gonna go live? Because we'll go over there. I know I'm gonna end up there anyway if you're going live. The slow contemplation. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna... Let me... It will save our progress here, so let me go ahead and save and quit out of that. Oh, no, actually, okay. Well, if you do, I'll be there. Let's go over to Random. Random's currently on a BRB, but he'll be back soon. If you don't know Random's super wonderful. He's currently playing so many different games. He does post updates on Twitter and his Discord of like what games he's playing, when and whatnot. Currently, he's doing some post-game of Pikmin 4 is what he's currently working on. Slowly getting sick. Oh no. Rest, hydrate. Hopefully not too sick. So you might see me again before Friday. Maybe we'll do some more study with me's tomorrow or things or whatnot. We'll see what the vibe is. Now that I've kind of gotten myself unstuck from it, I don't know. We'll see. So I'll see you when I see ya. We have movie night in Discord tonight, and yeah, let's go say hi to Random. Thank you for focusing and studying and doing all the things with me. Let's swap over here. Prevent, rest. Try to take care of yourself. Hopefully you don't get super sick or you feel better soon and all the things. So, thank you all for chilling. I'll see you all real soon. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Also, it's so bizarre ending stream and it's still being light out. This is going to throw my brain off. Y'all, what was I thinking? This is going to throw my brain off for the rest of the day, isn't it? It's fine. We did it. We got something done. It's fine. It's totally fine. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.